John Marsden predominantly writes fiction books for young adults, including the acclaimed Tomorrow series that has even been made into a film. Shaun Tan is a famed illustrator whose unique style makes his picture books appealing to all ages. However, his messages and themes are more suitable to an older audience. Like Marsden, one of Tan's books, The Lost Thing, has also been recreated as an animated short film. These two great Australian artists have come together to create The Rabbits. Published in 1998, this picture book's message is still relevant today. The story is told from the point of view of an Indigenous culture as newcomers arrive to the land with new ways of thinking and behaving. As an Australian reader, I see the rabbit invaders as the British colonials. However, the rabbits can represent any foreign nation that comes to the land of another to claim it as their own. This is not the only message. In the end, both cultures are left without land as the ways of the rabbits leads to environmental devastation. The themes of this meaningful picture book call for environmental sustainability as well as cultural acceptance. There are a number of key events in the story, including the completion of the rabbit city. The environmental impact of this way of life results in both the rabbits and numbats' dire situation. Examining pages 23 and 24, lexical cohesion has been created through synonymous sentences and repeated words. Throughout the book, words and images have worked together to convey the growing number of rabbits that climaxes here. The sprawling city, bustling with rabbits, almost bursting with the sheer number of them, creates an overwhelming sense that there is too many of them. Vectors and demand work together to focus the reader's gaze and draw out the detail and symbolism. The text and colour initially catch the eye. The curve and arrows lead the eye down to the statue whose demand ensnares the reader, connecting them to the page. The shape of the statue carries the reader's eye down to the crowd, where the arrows and rabbit's line of view focuses the reader to observe the crowd in detail. The demand that lengthened with the page now allows them to see the similarities of their own culture and the rabbits, asking them, "Is this your people too?" Visual symbolism and information value sets work together with the written text to convey messages. A mechanical cog symbolizes the rabbit's technology. This is often upheld as superior and is given information. However, the new message on the right is what Tan is showing us. This technology is not suitable for this land and is ultimately worthless, as shown by the discarded cog on the ground. This message is driven home on the final page, as the reality is that this great technology is useless if it creates environmental devastation. The pristine natural beauty of the world, however, is ideal. The framing on this page is unique. It brings the rabbit and numbat together, and the written text is inclusive with the word us. The interrogative form positions them as powerless. The separation of the text and image pulls the question out from the book and gives it to the reader to answer. The ways of the rabbits are unjust, as they discriminate against the numbats and also the land itself. The treatment of the land in this way ultimately harms the rabbits themselves. The simplicity of the text and the abstract detail of the images effectively invites the reader to draw out their own meaning. This message is more powerful when it's created by the reader themselves, rather than explicitly given by the book.